Alright, today we're going to be playing some Christmas Centurion to celebrate the holiday spirit. We have, well, Arctic Centurion, I suppose. Arctic White Centurion, we got Arctic Bikes. I do also own Arctic Flamers and Arctic Widowmaker, but putting them in my deck would make my deck truly horrendous, so we're not going to do that. It's really difficult to play a Centurion deck, like, really difficult, because 5-card Nod doesn't really work very well. Like, Nod has a really hard time filling up. Like, Nod has a really hard time covering all bases anyway, because you have to play, like, heavy and light anti-air in Nod. It's really quite difficult to fill your deck up and cover everything. So Nod, you need, like, opening unit, which, if it's militant, it doubles up as your anti-laser unit. Then you need a heavy anti-infantry for things like flames and shocks. You need a heavy anti-air, because bikes can't beat things like Mohawks. So you need a stealth tank or a phantom. You want bikes for drone storm and talon, bikes or buggy. So you can kind of double up with the buggy being your anti-infantry, but it doesn't beat mutants. It doesn't beat mutants or Grens, so it doesn't really work that well. With Nod, you kind of want laser as well. Like, you want the cheap answer to, again, things like Mohawk and Orca. And then you need an anti-vehicle option, which is normally what the last unit would be, but obviously in this deck it's going to be Centurion. I do think potentially you could do this, and that way you can play Mutant Chuggy. You can play like Mutant Chuggy, and you still you have a light and a heavy anti-air, but you get a little bit weaker. You get a little bit weaker to things like laser drones and Orca. So you could maybe do this to make yourself not weak to Orca and Shade. It gets a little weird at this point. This is potential, but like this just makes the deck more expensive as well. Like, you add in the mutants, the deck just gets more expensive, and then they're even harder to get to the Centurion. Whereas Laser Chuggy is a super efficient combo that can beat a lot of things, and you can actually save up money while doing it and maybe make it to Centurion. I don't honestly know which is better. Like, maybe this might actually be better, but I think we're gonna do this. The biggest problem with this deck is we're going to lose 2 tanks. Like, Predator and Scorpion are going to beat us just straight up until we can get to Centurion. And honestly, the game is probably over before we make it to Centurion. If our opponent has tanks, chances are they just win 2 missiles and we never see the Centurion. But we want to play some Arctic Centurion, so that's what we're going to try and do.
3, 2, 1. New objective
Jiu-Jitsu.
Building online.
Not Jujutsu Kaisen. Tell you what, guys, Jujutsu Kaisen, great anime. If you like anime, you should watch Jujutsu Kaisen. Real good. His second rifle was out real early. Did he go double rifle before half, or was I just late on my rifle? I'm just gonna stall. Like, we have a Centurion, so I'm happy to go late. He doesn't want to stall, so I'll go third rifle and try and push the one down here. Key target there. I actually want to be stalling, so I'm going to bring this rifle down. I don't know if I did enough down there. I didn't quite do enough to win this fight down here with the support, but there it is. Here comes the buggy. That was meant to be a bike. That's a rip. This Chuggy was meant to be a bike. Well, Chuggy, look at how badly it beats Buggy, by the way. Look at this. Chuggy's actually kind of insane against Buggy. Here come his bikes. Oh dear, Flamer, that's not good. I don't know if this Chuggy's going to be able to get over there. It might be dead. Yeah, that's unfortunate. These guys are going to lose as well. Yeah, this Seth is going to cost me the missile for sure. Come on, boost, 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 go, 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 go. Ah, close, but not enough. Yeah, that Seth was unfortunate. I didn't really play the start well, because obviously I built a Chuggy by accident. That's really what cost me the missile. I built a Chuggy, and then I was using Chuggy to counter buggies. And that cost me a lot of money and time. So that is really why I lost this missile. So now we're going to Chuggy Laser. Try and get that efficient combo going. He probably is going to Inferno now, would be my guess. And that's going to be tough to beat. The buggy. Another buggy, okay. This is where we would normally make our anti-vehicle unit. But obviously we don't have it because it's Centurion. So we're still like 120 Tiberium away from it. This guy is going to be useless. We also need to have our back pad be something that can fight a Seth drill pod. So our back pad should really be this, should be a Chuggy, I think. Because like for sure he's going to try and Seth drill pod the back pad at some point. Alright, nice. We're going to get second missile, looks like. This is going to... Yeah, there's the Inferno. I knew he had Inferno. Took him ages to get it out, though. He should have had this a while back. Surprised at how long it took him to get the Inferno. Inferno is going to be a problem for us. Like, stealth tanks... I think Inferno is favored versus stealth tank. Because the stealth tank can misfire and can't really stand on defense as well as the Inferno. Because the Inferno can bomb anything. Also, the Infernos mean that the Infernos make it really difficult to go... this is not good. I'm gonna get double bombed, aren't I? Oh, I didn't, nice. The Infernos make it really difficult to go Centurion as well. Because obviously they beat the... there's the drill pod on the pack. But yeah, the Centurions are not going to be great against Inferno. I can walk a Centurion into an Inferno to eat the bomb though, with the shield, so that's nice. Alright, now we have Centurion to counter the buggies, which is cool. Actually takes 3 hits. I think a Centurion is basically just a... Has a shield! Has a shield! What a noob. Centurion OP. Yeah, what was I trying to say? I've actually forgotten now. Something about Centurions. Oh yeah, I think it has the same damage as a Scorpion is what I was trying to say. But I think it is literally just like a big Scorpion without Raider. So it's actually just like worse than a Scorpion. This is the insane thing about Centurion. It's like 100 cost bad Scorpion. It's worse than Scorpion and costs more than it. Alright, I think we got him. Ah, 1 Centurion is all you need.
Mission accomplished. 3, 2, 1.
I'm not advocating we move Centurion to the War Factory, guys. I'm just making a point that the Centurion is so much worse than the Scorpion that even if it was moved, it would still probably not necessarily be better. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how strong Raider is. Even though Centurion has higher DPS and much higher hit points, it's still not clearly better than a Scorpion, even if you have access to both. Centurion would crush a Scorp in mirror, except that the Scorpions would stack and the Centurions can't, so I don't know if that's true. Like, if you're going to have that fight, then the Centurion is going to be standing on its own, and then there's going to be 2 Scorpions raidering past it, so... Because Raider is strong, basically. Or a boost? I'm not sure about that, mate. You're unlikely to get a Chuggy with a Pitbull, even with a boost. Alright, easy first missile, boys. Easy first missile. Now the question is, are we going second half to get Centurion? And given what our opponent has made so far, the answer is no. Because we can just win with what we have. We don't need to. Like, you can't just chase. You can't just chase the Chuggy, man. Like, not through the lasers. You gotta scare off the lasers first. Really, you just can't, like, shock Pitbull is just not gonna cut it. You need something else. Yeah, here comes the Razorback. That makes sense. Of course, I have Stealth Tank here, so... This looks like a really good matchup for me, honestly.
13 Lady E.
What's up, Tommy? 13 Lady E. Classic Nicole. Alright, looks like this one's going to be over without the Centurion even making an appearance. But, like, there's no reason to make the Centurion, right? Just going to win the game without it. It's just so overpriced. Like, Tech Lab should not have gone up by 30 cost. I think if anything, Tech Lab could have gone down by another 30. Although I guess then it would have been 30 if you built 3 buildings before it. That would actually be insane. Tech Lab should stay where it was. That's what I think. Jujitos again? So we know your boy Jujitos is gonna Inferno us. He's probably gonna try and Inferno a little sooner this time. Yeah, that's actually true. My girlfriend wrapped lights around the banister today. So our banister is just like absolutely covered in fairy lights now. I think we want to keep stalling, right? Try and get to our Centurion. Although I'm not even sure that's true, because like his late game with Inferno probably still beats our late game with Centurion. So we won the last. We lost the missile last time because we accidentally went Chuggy against Buggy, which was super awkward. We're not gonna make that mistake again. We're gonna make bikes against Buggy. Oh, that was a nice play by him. I was distracted with my buggy bike fight as well. Definitely gonna kill that buggy. Yeah, he's gonna make a fresh one. I need to get some bikes over here for that. I should have gone laser there instead of bike. Should have had laser come down to the bottom. I think he should not be trying to switch into laser because I have Chuggy in my deck and he should know that. So I'm more likely to crush lasers than he is. Ooh, the drill pod, Let's get the Chuggy over here. Sana boost doing a lot of work there. Alright, very nice. Am I gonna double half? I don't think I am. I think I probably should not double half. Centurion is like really not a win condition. It does not make up for the lack of pop cap. Alright, I'm going to use the Chuggy to support this fight because of how much damage it did last time. Yeah, look at that. He actually shot the Chuggy the whole time as well by accident. That's why my lasers aren't even touched. So, a little wrecked, I guess. How close are we to Centurion? Pretty close, actually. Alright, nice. We've got a Centurion. We should be able to clean up the buggies. Now we've got to keep an eye out for the Inferno. Because he's definitely going to go Inferno next. Oh, he went Banshee instead. Interesting. I was really expecting him to go laser there. Very surprised that he didn't go laser. If I had the money, I'd go Stealth Tank and split fire on these Banshees, but sadly, no cash monies for me. Oh, boosty Centurion, go! So is this guy playing... Is this guy playing Banshee and Inferno? That sounds real bad.
Enemy base destroyed. Unit ready.
M4 HQ. Alright, here we go. Double half start, love it. Blind double, the best start in the game. I don't think that my Centurion will beat whatever tech unit he has, so I'm not feeling confident in going double harvester myself. Oh, guessed wrong, mate. Unlucky. It was in fact barracks opening. I'm gonna get bikes because if he's opening with this thing, he's probably gonna tech switch. He might go flamers. We'll have to wait and see. But I feel like he's probably just gonna tech switch. Oh, there we go, tech switch. Kill off some laser drones. Get some more bikes. Shoot this one as well. This guy's getting kind of wrecked. Okay, this is a wrecking of biblical proportions right here. See if we can get this harvester. If we get the Harv, we might be able to get a Centurion. Although Centurion would be utterly worthless right now, so I guess we're getting a Stealth Tank instead. It's like actual no targets for a Centurion. Move this, please. Get Chuggy. There we go. That took a while. So the Stealth Tank is really for Venoms, not for laser drones. Ooh, hello. Oh, what do I do? What do I make? Kane is a problem. Don't want to send the Stealth Tank near Kane, that's for sure. Alright, cool. I think we figured it out. Panicked a little bit there though. Alright, cool. Got him! Easy claps, boys. Easy claps.
Mission accomplished. 3, 2, 1.
Seen this guy in ages.
Harvester moving. Building online. Unit ready. Let's go.
Do I know what UK national dish is? I actually have no idea. There's a lot of UK food. None of it's particularly compelling, but I mean, like I feel like roast dinner is the best thing that the UK does. And English breakfast, like a full English breakfast, is banging. Let's get one shot and run. Then we'll go bikes. I hate playing barracks against war factories, so I try to just tech switch these days as soon as I can. I actually kind of just hate playing the early game. I seem to be very bad at it. I seem to lose on both sides. I lose with War Factory against Barracks, and I lose with Barracks against War Factory. For whatever reason, I just can't do it. Anyway, this is the worst matchup possible for us. Tank is the absolute worst thing. Tank just beats our deck, basically, until we get Centurion. So we need to make it to Centurion before... Oh, nice, we got there. We did win first missile, which is huge. I'm actually going to double half in this matchup. Because I want to... dude, can you stop shooting the Scorpion, please, Mr. Chuggy? I guess the answer is no. Oh, don't die, Chuggy. Don't die. Oh, the Scorpion isn't dead. Come on, kill the Scorpion, boys. Yeah, I'm going double half because I want Centurions against these Scorpions. But we're going to try and just sort of laser Chuggy for a while and protect our Harvesters until we make it to Centurion. Definitely losing Chuggy here, but we get some good damage in. We're gonna lose this missile, I think. Doesn't look like a way for us to win it. If he has a good air unit like a Shade or a Shade or an Inferno, we're in a lot of trouble. Shade would be an absolute beating. Hopefully he's just playing like Phantom as his only air. No, he has Inferno. Rip. That's just gonna make it incredibly difficult to win. Ah, the shield is OP! Let's go! Can never get near this goddamn Inferno. Another Centurion. It's so difficult to fight Infernos with this deck. Yeah, let's go, Centurion too beefy! Centurion too strong! Look how tanky he is! Let's go, Centurion!
Objective complete.
Excellent.
Bounty complete. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
I mean, I have spores, so it's not like that bad, but
Harvester ready.
it does mean that I have to, like, the last fight I did last night against the other, like, the enemy Union, my carrier fleet got basically knocked out because the enemy had 4 spores and they killed all of my aircraft, including my 4 spores. Like, we both had a set of spores, his killed mine, and then just wiped out all of my aircraft, and my fleet was basically useless. Because it's just, it doesn't have any DPS, it's like all tank units. The Conamara Chaos, or whatever it's called, is supposed to be a tank, supposed to be DPS, but it's just not very good. It seems to miss constantly, like, it doesn't do very much damage, even though it's got a high-powered railgun. It's very disappointing. Yeah, you have to have like CTG fleet to actually kill carriers, because the CTGs can target backline. CTG is kind of OP.
Unit offline.
Burning rubber.
I played so much Vagrus in the last weekend, guys. Like, no joke. I spent so much of the weekend playing Vagrus. That game, there's so much to do, man.
Unit offline.
Carefully now.
UK national dish results in chicken tikka masala. Excellent.
For the Brotherhood.
That's hilarious.
Unit ready.
Lasers.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
His will rules with them as he desires.
Unit ready. Unit offline. Warhead launched. Unit ready. Major structural damage received.
Imperial is calling. Laser is for Kane.
Unit ready.
As he desires. Taking position.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Attack point ready to run. Time to harvest.
Unit offline.
Boyka rolling out.
Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Hope so, Copycat. I hope so, man.
Harvester ready.
Now.
I just wish they'd fix the pathing, dude. Like, yesterday I ordered a fleet to attack something, and it turned around and just started driving away. And I was like, literally like did a 180. Like, just fully going in the opposite direction to the enemy fleet. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Unit offline.
Attack point ready to roll.
Look at how bad Kodiak is against bikes, by the way. This is how insanely overpowered bikes are. This thing is like 130 tech unit designed to counter vehicles, and bikes can just keep driving up and shooting it and kind of kill it. Bikes are super strong.
Advancing.
Unit offline.
Rolling out. Burning rubber.
Unit ready. Nuclear weapon launched.
You can't handle the facts.
Field control. 3, 2, 1. New objective
Big
received.
snake, let's go.
Now.
Building online. Unit ready.
Stopping.
Yeah, I have seen the gambling streams on Twitch, Copycat, and I don't understand how people watch that. They are so bad. Literally just like someone playing slots. So boring. Man, this game is really laggy. What the hell?
What's needed?
Orca first? Are you lunatic?
Unit ready.
Is he going to Orca rush my half or something? Who goes Orca first? Like, that's just madness.
Building online.
As he
Unit
desires.
ready.
Burning rubber. Lasers charged. Boyka ready. Boyka rolling. Laser squad.
Yeah, unsurprisingly, my dude. I got some bikes.
Ready to serve. Brothers move.
Unit ready.
Right, he's gonna go shoot the bikes. I don't care about that. It's fine. Let's get a second bike and go finish them off. There we go. Now the Orca's dead. Alright, first missile is ours. Given the context of his deck so far, the constituent parts, I'm not feeling like going double harvester. These are not units that I want Centurion against. Razorback, still nothing I want Centurion against.
Unit offline.
I can't believe this guy opened Orca, that was insane. Oh, that's a sad day. You are a sad man if you were piloting that Orca. No intelligence, GDI just sends you out. GDI High Command is just like, off you go, Chief. Good luck. Straight into a stealth tank. I guess it is a stealth tank, so, you know, I guess Recon couldn't see it because it was stealth.
Unit ready.
Probably gonna need another chuggy here. This one's gonna go down. Oh, it didn't. Nice.
Unit offline.
Alright, I think we got him. No Centurion in this game, sadly.
Launched. are victorious. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
For the crystals.
Building online. Unit ready.
Advancing.
Solomon, we're in Diamond League match, so I'm guessing. Oh, dog opening with Solomon in Diamond, that's unusual.
AI. What's needed?
That means it's probably an aggro Solomon.
Yeah. What's needed? All the we're ready. Let's go. Let's go. What's needed? 4K. Destroy the GD. No, come on. As militia here. What's
So we
needed?
switched into MG, alright.
Laser squad taking for militia. Laser squad kill them.
I think it's gonna get chuggy then.
Taking lasers charged.
Ready to weed!
No, come on.
I'll round up every last weed!
There's no need to really push here. Oh, snipers and MG, that's unusual. Well, we're gonna wreck them with our chuggy. Cool. Went pretty well. Feeling like we're pretty favoured in this game. We're gonna go second harvester and get the Centurion. As soon as we get some pop cap back. I actually think we're gonna win this game before we can make it to Centurion. Even with second harvester.
Fear the green thumb! Fear the green thumb!
Unit offline.
Groovin' and groovin'!
Lasers taking position.
Green thumbs up!
So with the chuggy support we can kill one dog per laser shot.
Round up
Is that
every
an orca?
last weed!
Look like an orca. Makes the Centurion a lot worse.
Building online.
Oh my god, it spawned there.
Stand for weed!
Oh, that's savage. He blocked all the spots for it to spawn. Absolute brutal. Alright, got him, boys. Centurion just about hit the field. That was rubbish.
Mission accomplished. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Agi from the Goose Alliance. He's playing Solomon. I think this is going to definitely be an aggro Solomon.
Let's go.
Unit ready.
He's just not charging though, which seems like a mistake for an aggro Solomon.
Hit them with precision. We'll hit them with militia. No stopping. Kill or be killed.
Alright, we're going to tech switch into... Why is he so aggressive? Why is he on my harvester with his dogs? That doesn't make any sense.
Unit ready.
What's needed? Glorious.
Your missiles will smash 'em! Launchers will
Taking position.
kill 'em! No problem, launchers will
Destroy the G. Lasers charged. As he desires. We'll hit.
we're gonna brain 'em!
Unit ready.
Laser squad.
Alright, so actually you can do some cute things against MLRS
Troika ready to launch!
where you can absorb, you can eat a hit with your lasers and then shoot with your bites and retreat before it reloads.
Your command!
Lasers charged.
So when this thing fires, we can go in, we can fire, and we can retreat again before it reloads.
Unit offline.
We are getting a little bit of lag here. We are probably going to need the Centurion against the MLRS, maybe. Run away! Ah, the bites did not run away quickly enough.
Unit ready.
That is unfortunate.
The weeds are wilted!
No, come on.
Oh, he's moved his snipers up a little bit too much. So I need to eat the hit with the MLRS
The weeds are
so the chuggy can go in. Come on! Oh, damn it! Alright, I just have to go in anyway. That was really annoying though. Like a small misclick cost me the laser moving in there. Alright, nice. So we do get the MLRS. He also sends an MLRS top for some reason, which is like a very weird choice of unit. Like why he thought the MLRS would be the one to send up there. He must have thought I'd have bikes or something, but yeah, sending MLRS as your like other unit is very weird. Now MLRS fires 3 shots, so Centurion Shield is not particularly good against it. Again, we're gonna absorb the hit with the lasers, go in with the bites and retreat. Absorb the hit, go in with the bites and retreat. Ah, didn't get out that time. Not with both of them anyway. I'm gonna boost these lasers at this MLRS. I do want Centurion here, although it's not going to be amazing, because MLRS kind of counters it. So I think laser spam is our best bet. Wait for this to fire, go in with the bites. I'm just going to let this bite go. Here comes the sniper. Wait for this to fire, send in the chuggy. Boom! That's how you get them, boys! That is how you get them. Feels amazing.
Objective complete. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Do Brazil again, alright?
Building online. Unit ready.
If it was the internet, the stream would have lagged. That's a good point. What can it be then? Well, yeah, it depends, right? If the stream is taking priority on the network or whatever, then maybe it's the game that's getting throttled.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
I shouldn't really be charging the missile. I actually want to be stalling. So yeah, this is ideal for me where we have this fight where our rifles are both on the pad and just chilling. Now what does Do Brazil play? I've played him a bunch today, I actually really remembered by now. I think he has Venom rather than Chuggy, but who knows, could be Chuggy. Chuggy is very popular. Why am I charging the missile? What is wrong with me? I want to hold off on making a unit, because if it's Venom I want to make Stealth Tank right away. And if it's Chuggy I want to make Bike Spam. Alright, well now we're getting too close to the end of the missile, I'm just gonna... It is Venom, okay. So when we get Popcat we're gonna Stealth Tank. And then we'll Chuggy to follow up. Yep, there's the lasers. Alright, easy first missile, boys. This does not look like a game where we particularly want Centurion. I'm pretty sure he has Inferno as well. Oh, he has Tic Tank. Oh, never mind then. Maybe we do need to play Centurion. Come on, kill it. Ooh, does not kill a Tic Tank. Interesting. Interesting. This was meant to be lasers, not militant. That was a huge fuck up. Because now the Tic Tank killed our Stealth Tank. This is bad, actually. This is really bad for me. I don't think I can kill this Tic Tank. Well, maybe I can if he just, like, lets me, which he currently is. But yeah, this Tic Tank is going to be a huge issue. I think the Stealth Tank can maybe finish it off now. But then the Venom goes to town. Yeah, this is a problem. Here comes another one. I really need the Centurion, actually. I was wrong. Wrong about not needing the Centurion. No, what? He sniped that laser that was going top? Oh my god, what a joke. Also, the Tic Tank surviving Stealth Tank is real awkward. We actually are at Centurion now. I don't even know who wins in a Centurion versus burrowed Tic Tank. I think it might be the Tic Tank, to be honest with you. Yeah, it looks like it would be the Tic Tank for sure. There goes my 100 cost unit, killed that. I think Tic Tank actually might just beat Centurion, which is kind of a sad day for Centurion. Such a useless unit, isn't it? It really is. Yeah, it's getting crushed by this Tic Tank. Really not a very good unit at all. Oh, I just missed like second half. Oh my god. Alright, GG. GG, we're dead. Second half misclick there was horrendous. Yeah, that second half misclick, man. That was a beating. I was trying to build Centurion and I hit Harvester. What a beating. Dude, Centurion is so bad. It doesn't even beat a Tic Tank. I mean, like, that's the only thing it's supposed to be good against is vehicles. What a trashy unit. Scorp also kind of sucks. Against Tic Tank? No. Scorpion is good against Tic Tank because you tank the Tic Tank with something else and then Raider the Scorpion in and out. So actually the Scorpion doesn't really take damage from a Tic Tank if you do it properly. Centurion, on the other hand, you just have no choice but to walk up to the Tic Tank and 1v1 it. It was half hit points Centurion. But it was half hit points because it was fighting a Tic Tank before that was damaged. Like, it was fighting a Tic Tank that was almost dead from lasers, and it was half dead from doing that. Dude, the lag. Oh my god. Where did I move to? I moved to Sheffield. Yeah, this lag is intolerable. Alright, so this guy tried to Venom Laser and rush me, which is obviously terrible. It hasn't been good, I think, ever. I think there was legitimately never a time when Venom Laser Drone Rush was good. There were times when it was like not horrendous, but I don't think it's ever actually been good.
Striker ready to roll. Protein.
Unit offline. Nuclear warhead launched.
Nice. I think that Sep timing was a little off. Just a touch.
Unit offline.
I actually do need to kill these laser drones for the Kembo heat.
Fear the green thumb. I stand for rooted and rooted.
This guy's deck does not look great, I'll be honest with you.
It's a wait to get
I'm getting the feeling this is a good old-fashioned laser drone quadruple tech or something. He probably has Phantom as well. Probably laser drone Venom triple tech.
I'm the one revving the engine.
Your command.
For the Brotherhood.
Oh, lag.
Unit offline.
Striker ready. Protect. Revving very well. Revving the next.
Lurking in the shadows.
Harvester moving.
Need to go kill this Harvester, obviously. Can't win the game back in the half. Alright, killed the half. Gonna win the game, feels good. Maybe get a Centurion out before the game ends. Yeah, Centurion. Let's go. Alright, there it is. Tough game. Laser Drone Venom, triple tech, not the best. Alright, so I think that was 9-1. It was 9-1. I misclicked against Do Brazil and built a second Harvester by accident instead of the... Yeah, oh, it had a bike as well. Dude, the bikes would have been better than the Laser Drone Venom. I misclicked building a second half instead of Centurion, but Centurion was real bad against Burrow Tick Tank. Like, that is... Centurion is actually just worse than a Scorpion. Like, it costs more... Like, for its cost. If it cost 70 and was in the War Factory, it would be better than the Scorpion because it has so much more stats. But it costs 100 and it's in a Tech Lab, so it's so much worse than Scorpion. Like, you actively make your deck worse by putting Centurion in it instead of Scorpion or Tick Tank. So, unfortunately, Centurion does suck. But, you know, Arctic Centurion is sweet. So, hope you guys enjoyed some sweet Arctic Centurion in honor of the winter solstice, the mighty Arctic Centurion deck. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I will see you all later.